But I feel like now, with Dardoch having more confidence after being reinstated into the team, like, yeah, this is a real interesting call for the lane swap. They actually have 4 people in the jungle, so if they wanted to collapse, they could kill him. Great stun by Matt, though.
Double stun lands, but there's the flash away because KiWiKiD says, hi, if he learns root, Matt's like actually just dead. It's not like Rek'Sai and Jax really lost any time. Quas teleported down to the bot lane to match with Lourlo's Irelia, and we're good to go.
Oh, another stun
on an OQ. Exhausted already, they want him right away. Somebody heal burn, but 2 attacks will kill him. He's trying one more, and Fabbbyyy does not want to dive the turret. His flash was up, he could have gone for the trade kill. Yeah, also OQ is running, oh geez, Santorin's already here.
They had burned exhaust and flash, so we're thinking top lane. Santorin decides to go bot side. He's level 3.
Matt has no sums. There's the knockup into the root, lands. That's gonna be all the damage. Perfectly played. First blood comes through, and now Fabbbyyy is gonna have to flash away, stay alive. But here comes the teleport in for Lourlo. Cannot be matched by Quas. Lourlo level 2, has no one to stun, slows down OQ, but look at the damage output. Teleports in to die, and now a red buff to chase Fabbbyyy. This is catastrophic. This should be the kill. A double picked up, and now Dardoch wants one, but can he get enough? He really wants KiWiKiD. I don't know if he can quite do it, though. Gets rooted up. He gets gonna hit one more axe, one more attack, and now a triple kill for KiWiKiD. 4-1 for NRG.
KiWiKiD Zyra with the triple kill early on in the game. And Fenix, it's not done yet. There are no summoners left.
There are more kills than minutes already, and Fenix really wants to kill OQ. Lands the slow from the E, lands the Q. Auto attack, Q's back up, and down he goes.
Look out, Fenix has flash.
Uh-oh, Pool, charge the E, flash, land it, and there's one more picked up. A shutdown, and double buffs on Fenix. Woo! What a game!
Yeah, that's one way to start it.
Oh, there's actually stuff going on. There's actually kills. Hopefully we get those
back
back. But we're back in the game, and KiWiKiD is dead.
That's exactly what we just talked about. Dardoch hitting level 6, running directly at KiWiKiD, and killing him because he doesn't have the ability to peel.
Well, he did it. But he can maybe back up pretty soon. We can watch a replay of that. And yeah, it's...
Oh, man. So KiWiKiD actually played that about as well as he could. He landed the double root on the 2 guys coming out of the Bard, but then Dardoch just ran in from the side.
His plant actually betrayed him. A Bard Q tagged his plant and still tagged him, actually. It wasn't even the wall that got him. He was barely in range of his own plant triggering the stun. Just perma-shoving of Vladimir is actually less good than it was before. Dardoch just wants to kill KiWiKiD. There's the Ashe, and they shut out the turret as well, so OQ's got nowhere to go. They're gonna just pile drive him. Fenix came up as well to make sure it happened, burned the teleport, and comes in. Liquid spending so much effort on this post-ultimate top lane.
Anyone down. Quick double kill. Santorin trying to match. Let's see if Lourlo can outplay.
Well, they're doing a bit of damage there. He's gonna get away from some of it, but now he's one hit away from death. Dodges round, final smack comes through, and Quas gets himself his first kill of the game. Up 50 minions already. This turret will take some damage. Teleport available for Lourlo, but he's still dead for 15 seconds and should lose this wave as well. And that means pretty good things for NRG trying to starve out this Irelia and carrying through the Jax.
Dardoch has Ghost, Quas burned Ghost in the past game, so let's see if they go for it.
Now he's gonna run. Exhaust is gonna land, as is the axe. And the taunt, the dodge rather, not gonna mean too very much. Quas will get dropped, can't jump to Santorin quite in time. And that means now Santorin actually getting hit up, and look at this, Dardoch just does not care about anything at all. Gives no cares, gets a double kill, 3-1 and 3 on this Olaf. Dardoch is everywhere.
He did Sterix Gauge yesterday, he's kind of going towards that again, but there's an Ashe arrow!
And it's still gonna land on OQ. Bard need to buy a couple more seconds. Here comes Lourlo.
Boy.
Looking for a bit to do, actually stuns up KiWiKiD because he got damaged by Kiwi's ultimate. Looking for a chase, and OQ can't do quite the damage, and Ezreal will walk away. GBM has to flash and wall to get himself out of the mid lane fight.
When their 4 is so much weaker than the 4 from Team Liquid. They're going for OQ as well.
Oh, misses the stun. Thanks to a couple minions being in the way. OQ still running around. Pops the ulti down. A lot of damage to Lourlo, but can't quite get him off. And that's going to be Dardoch picking up yet another kill. 4-1 and 3 for him. This top lane will be probably dropping down, and Quas finally starts shoving in the bot lane.
Until he has Iceborne, he's going to be incredibly weak.
Arrow comes
Trying
across.
to get a catch.
Maybe Liquid gets something, and they're all stuck, and yeah, it's gonna stun, but then gets canceled by the Bard ulti. Kind of a waste, actually, but they restun on the Quas. That's gonna be Jax dropping down. Yes, it is. Dardoch on a rampage, and Fenix wants more. OQ stunned up by the Rift Herald, and Matt's Bard Q.
Oh, he'd need to dodge the root here. Gotta be pretty careful.
Flash from Kiwi, root comes out. I guess the cooldown was still missing for a few more seconds, but it's still another flash missed. Not finding the opening. There's OQ almost getting slowed. Dardoch can't quite land it, though. They're really pushing in the top side, trying to split the team up. Roots come across, and a nice wall blocks out Dardoch, who's just stuck there.
That's a big one.
Dardoch buys some time. Here comes the engage. Ashe lands. GBM is gonna get slaughtered here in this one. Santorin running. OQ nearly dead. Hemoplague might get him. Unstoppable as Dardoch, as they have picked off one. Now a second as The Zyra pops, and this will be Liquid taking a 2 for 0, going into the mid lane even farther.
They hit both the shots. Matt lands a great Bard ultimate, and then the chain of the Ashe arrow was actually super deadly. GBM couldn't respond to that whatsoever. The question will be, are these death timers long enough for Team Liquid to take a bunch, and how well can they defend Quas? Because Quas, fully committed, never tried to teleport back in, and he's gaining ground on the bottom half of the map.
Yeah, he's equalizing part of this inhibitor take, but look at
get
that. Lourlo was scary enough that Quas couldn't make his presence really known. Jumps in again on the turret, tries to ignore some of the damage. He will not get stunned off by Lourlo, but look at the health he's losing. Quas will just die for this, puts on the dodge, then goes, are you gonna live? You're probably not gonna live, but you're gonna try to live. He flashes, and it's gonna be Lourlo picking up the kill. Kind of close, actually. You can see the tools that Quas would have had, but lost too much health. And
Decision time right now. They know they're in it. Will NRG try and steal? Will they try and harass? And will Quas teleport? All these questions will be answered right now.
Looking for it. Santorin is getting locked up by Bard, which means there's not really any time to get across there. Ashe arrows early, but it doesn't matter. He still can't get across in time. Takes the magical journey back out, but Santorin's still on the run. Fenix in the front lines, goes for the kill, and will pick up Santorin. The jungler still does go down, plus the Baron picked up for Liquid. Quas is splitting, but I don't know how much more you can get.
Yeah, and how much more can TL get? Because they're not even responding to Quas. They know they killed Santorin, they know they have energy low, and they know they have Baron, so they're going for inhibitor number 2.
So Quas going for the summoner teleport. I think he could just recalled, though. Honestly, he wasn't going to save the inhibitor anyway, so I think a loss in cooldown, threatening to TP back to the bot lane, could have gone into play. But yeah, Liquid threatening to win right now on turret number 1. 5v4 Santorin at 15 seconds on a GBM, popped into the egg, but Dardoch has aggro, has to walk away. Lourlo dangerously low. Fenix goes in the back line, pops the pool, look for GBM. They can't get him, though. He pops the shield, gets away. Dardoch almost dead in the battle against Ohq, and he gets shut down by Anivia. GBM takes him out, and yes, that team is alive. And imagine if Quas had teleport right now. He could break the bottom lane. Oh, Fenix, though, does take down Ohq, picks up the kill, heals back up, and runs away. 4 alive for each squad. Lourlo able to recall back and hold the bot lane alive. Dardoch cutting back and forth, getting away from the Glacial Storm. Bit of a root on a Fabbbyyy. KiWiKiD, look at the damage up on him. Nizonia's popped by Fenix. That could mean a setup for a stun. They kite away, do not get tempered faded. And they're going to be okay with this one. Quas pops the dodge, runs away.
I tried to zone with that Counter-Strike, but there's no sustained zoning. So it's nice siege there for TL to get it. And now they're just going to go for number 3.
Maybe a little bit more can happen then as they move on to the bot lane here. Top and middle inhibitor already dead, as you mentioned. The third one, as you said, chat, and here we go. Baron buff still on for a few more seconds. Looking at this one here. Bit of damage coming across. Jax goes in for the stun, lands it onto Lourlo. Plenty of damage there. The Zyra to follow up as well. Plenty of punishment across. Liquid losing a lot of HP, but the tanks are still alive and they can still push forward. Ashe is nearly untouched. Fabbbyyy putting out plenty of damage. Another stun lands on a Fenix, but he can heal himself back up. Does so, and he's just healthy. He's fine. Quas has to run back to heal.
Because it's an exposed inhibitor, and I think they're going to do that push again.
They might just do this one right now. Dardoch looking for KiWiKiD, almost a little bit alone, but now he's got Lourlo, and down they go. The support is dead. KiWiKiD just being attacked constantly. And Matt just walking up to the inhibitor, attacking it with his Bard damage, and the other team comes in and makes it go down much, much faster. So there we go. All 3 inhibitors dead for the time being.
Yeah, not a great way for NRG to try and initiate right here, so they're really at risk of just being poked down and losing this one. Team Liquid's kind of slow playing this one, forcing NRG to engage.
Turret's nearly dead. Stun only lands on a Lourlo, doesn't mean much. Fenix goes right back into the front line, stun on a Quas. That could be a kill picked up as Jax runs away. An ulti on a GBM as well as Ohq means they're not part of the fight just yet. And the back line's kind of split off. A stun on a Ohq, and it's onto the Nexus now, down below half HP. Fabbbyyy stays on it, so does Lourlo. The kills don't matter, it's the Nexus, it's the game. And 36 minutes, Liquid takes down game 1.